because we are gonna go to Saturday. Gonna talk about a bit Saturday, the aftermath of Eurovision 2023.
Yeah, a lot of things happened that night. We are not going to discuss the whole televote and jury thing, but yeah, let's. Can
Oh,
you
the
give like a give? Let's see the semifinals, baby. The voting that we never actually talk on the
we
program
never
so
talked
far.
about, because we have a live show reacting to the winners,
Yeah,
reacting to the performance. We are very covered in Eurovision final content.
yeah,
So, Fabio querido, let's talk about the first semifinal. So the person that won, the Finland won the
yeah.
first semifinal because it
Eh,
was on televote.
I mean, we talk about this a lot. It was we were watching this, and we saw this coming from a long way. Also, Sweden was second. Also, the top three from Eurovision is here in the televote. Finland won, then Sweden second, and the only thing that changes was that in the overall, Sweden was first and Finland was second, but the top three is all here: Finland, Sweden, and Israel. Like I always told you, this semifinal was simply the favorites were all here. Czechia also was there, great, fourth place in the semifinal. They didn't achieve what they were. What 10th place, right? They were 10 in the final. Yeah, which is
Yeah,
good. We like this song. Then we have Suare Chiluna,
really like this song.
the Czechia one, yeah. Then Moldova. I mean, Moldova is also a easy lock because it's Moldova. People usually like, and we
Yeah,
have Norway.
a
Also.
crowd pleaser. It's a crowd pleaser.
It's a
People do
crowd
like
pleaser.
Moldova song.
Although in a grand
Didn't do,
final,
yeah, didn't do as well as I thought
um,
it was gonna do
yeah, me too.
with
It was funny because we got correct the position. It was the only one outside of the top 10 that we got right, and yeah. Norway, we talk about this that she, because of opening the show, she wouldn't do as well as we could do because people are not watching the beginning. But she was going to qualify either way, but not with the biggest high position. And in the final, she was third on the televote. So you can see that that's when you can see the running orders making a difference. A difference.
yeah,
She opened
yeah.
the show because of that. People weren't watching, but she had a lot of fans already. That's why they
And
chose
also,
her
I,
to open.
I think that people thought that she was a bit in risk. After the first semifinal, there was a whole thing about is Norway really gonna perform
She
that
was the
well?
last to be announced. Not that I mean it's random, but still.
Doesn't mean anything. But there was that idea that she was a bit in apuros. Como é que se diz em apuros?
She was screaming for her life. Let's say that.
The
Uh,
red the red lights were turned on because
yeah, yeah.
people, and that's why she got so much voted total. Yeah, gotta say something about Alessandra. She's a pretty devil. She's a pretty
Oh
pretty
my
devil.
god, you're such a rebel. You're pretty devil. I mean, that song has to come out in next week or so because I need it. I got my brother to be really annoyed. I annoyed my brother till hell because I was listening to it like nonstop. It
If
just
you don't
happened.
know what we are talking about, just go to Alessandra's TikTok, YouTube, wherever, and see because she has a new song and she's teasing us. She's really teasing us.
I think this song can be the one that I mean is not from Eurovision, but Alessandra can secure a spot on the radio and be the one to actually be popular after Eurovision, but without the Eurovision song. But that doesn't matter. Alessandra, it's your time. Let's see if you can I'm ready to go to summer and just put the song on the radio and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
We wish our
she was
best
there.
to Norway.
Yeah.
Then Switzerland, it's a sweet song, the great voice. I knew it was gonna do well with the televote, but not that well though. Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't in risk. No, after this none was in risk because the difference between 9 and 10 was a lot. But yeah, Switzerland was better than Croatia. I think people were thinking that Croatia could go like way higher. You know, I thought they
I thought
would crush it.
it did well on the final though, didn't?
Let me open another one
I gotta
final.
say it's more than 100. I thought
Yes, one
with
hundred and
the with
twelve,
the
but only 11 points from the jury.
yeah, not a jury song, you know.
Yeah, we always talk about this. But yeah, I could have. Oh, sorry. I could have sung "Oh Heart, Oh Heart, Oh Heart." She,
Heart to heart.
you can see that she wasn't really the favorite from anyone, but she got to there 74 points, so she wasn't in really at risk, as the position might tell you. That risk was from Serbia because Latvia was almost there. And if you had the televotes, I think Latvia could have like be top three this year. I mean, not top three, but top five. Yeah, I think that. I think Latvia was really
With the
didn't work
jury,
out for them. This is a because Latvia is a jury song, but they got a lot of points on the televote, so that
I
might tell
gotta
you
say,
something.
I kind of hate this idea of only televote. We are gonna
Yeah,
talk more about this,
yeah,
but
yeah.
this is just nonsense for me. And I would like to see how different would it be the songs
Oh,
that would.
it'll be a lot different. There's a lot of things to talk about that, but let's keep that
Yeah,
after
yeah, we are gonna
61.
talk. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, Dennis, you wanna do the second semifinal?
yeah. Just say that after Latvia, none of the other songs kind of get the same
None
love.
of it got
But
close, and
look
I'm
look at
a
this.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah, that
but
Ireland
that
was
doesn't
higher
mean
than
shit.
Netherlands. Yes, yes.
I
It
gotta
doesn't
say
mean.
that Malta, I thought was gonna perform a bit too well, but being
Nah.
second spot
I want
was
to see
not
Ireland.
that.
Netherlands got a point from Azerbaijan, 2 points from Moldova, one from Norway, one from Portugal. We like this kind of songs, and then two from Sweden. It was the only points they got. Ireland got points from who? Malta gave a lot of points to them. Norway 3 points. I think Norway because Ireland the Ireland guys are friends with Alessandra. Maybe Norway like saw all the TikToks and all that, and they tried to help their friends. I don't know. I'm just sending things
Oh,
up. And let's say that Portugal got a lot of points from the rest of the world.
yeah.
12 for Israel, then 10 for Finland, so 7 for Sweden, and then Portugal 6 points there. Thank you, rest of the world. Latvia got 8 points from the rest of the world.
I say
The
this
rest of
rest of the world thing seems a scheme to put countries like Israel a bit because Israel is not really in the Europe bubble, so
is
they
not.
really
I
beneficiary for
mean,
this.
Azerbaijan is not that much on the Europe bubble. In Armenia, those countries of the Caucasus, I think that's how you say in English, that mount. But those countries are the rest of the world thing. I think that like Luxembourg can vote, Turkey. I think. I mean, the rest of the world is the rest of the countries that are not competing in Eurovision. So you also have North Macedonia, you have Bulgaria, a lot of countries on that region. But yeah, I hope they gave us a lot of points. I don't know. Maybe Luxembourg was the rest of the world that was watching that night. In the second semifinal, Souza, let's see.
Yeah, let's try.
Australia won that
That's
semifinal.
that's so shitty. What the fuck is this? Because they were the ones to close the
Yeah.
show. It's a
Yes,
very
both the closers won the semifinal.
interesting. Because Shasha closed. Yeah, well, gotta say that they didn't perform that well in the final. That was crazy.
Yeah, they
This
got
was a
21 points from the televote.
Yeah, because this was a weaker semifinal in terms of contenders.
Yes,
You can see that.
I mean your
Then
the third place is solo. That's how you see that the final, the semifinal was way weaker, man.
it's shitty
Oh
because I
my,
love a lot of these songs. I really love a lot of these songs. The the Austria one that also didn't perform that well in the in the final because they also opened the show
uh,
because that's a problem too. So solo is one. Would it be a, if the juries are in this? Was solo gonna be a thing? I don't know.
probably. Let's think about it. Like no, because the televote would rescue Poland this year, but I mean, there's some countries that maybe not do as well. If we had juries, I don't know, because all of these kind of do did well with the juries. I think. I mean, Poland no, Poland didn't do well with the juries, but still, yeah, maybe because that's the one that it ticked me off a lot. It was when Georgia didn't qualify. I really like this song.
Yeah,
I also know
but
that you
it
like
was
this
not
song.
close. It was not even close. Not even close. And I don't
Yeah,
know if the jury, because that was the whole grammar gate. I don't know if if the jury was gonna help that song. Gotta say that Iceland, the difference between Iceland and Estonia was not close. Not
no, not at
like
all, not at all. But also, that's the thing that I always say that Estonia will be a borderline qualifier. But then the juries will help Estonia get a good result, and they did. No, Estonia was eighth place. Alika was eighth place in this year's Eurovision. That's also where we kind of like the jury, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I also have Albania qualified, which was not expected to see, and we were
Estonia
really happy.
predicted was a non-qualifier predictor.
Both Estonia and Albania. Albania wasn't a qualifier prediction, but Estonia was there, like 10th place. Then sometimes it fall, then got higher
At that
again.
time, at that day, Estonia was 11th place or 12th
Probably
place.
because Poland was getting hired a lot in those days, and it kind of they were right.
Was
Oh my god,
it was justified. It was justified. When I see the countries, of the countries that did vote for
for who?
these ones.
Let's see. Australia and Albania helped each other.
Australia, Albania.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because they won. They got treated
Interesting.
well.
Albania won the rest of the world.
Yeah, Albania. Let's see. Bulgaria, North Macedonia, because from that region, maybe Turkey, maybe because of that.
It,
Kosovo.
it's another country that really is not much on the Euro bubble. So they have enemies. So yeah.
Yeah, the Serbian guys no, but Kosovo also voted for them. I think maybe, and yeah, it's that. We don't know the what is really the rest of the world. Who voted? Where are the countries from that rest of the world that voted on this?
Yeah,
We don't
I
know.
don't know that this thing the rest of the world is I don't think they have it. They don't have it yet. They need to clarify something
Yeah,
because the rest of the world is meaningless. Maybe show the countries, say to us what countries did actually vote. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know.
I
I don't
like
know.
that.
This
Sounds
is
like that.
of a skill. Let's
Armenia. was the only one that got 12 points to Georgian. I mean, they are neighbors and they're not in war or anything like that. Greece and Cyprus. We have to talk about that also because Greece didn't give 12 points to Cyprus on the grand final. That was the one of the big things on that grand
That,
final.
that was that was the time I thought we were gonna enter in the third war. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was crazy.
I thought people will die because of that. Yeah, I remember
So
that. Let me just say that I remember when the Greece guy appeared and all the votes, and then I heard something from the stadium that I was like, maybe this guy is known, and then I saw the 4 points to Cyprus. That wow, next year's Greece is not going to help them Cyprus. Well, it's a guarantee. But yeah, grand final. What do we want to talk about in the Spain and this hurts to see.
yeah, that Spain thing is the big one for me because the fuck is that? And that happened a lot with countries that we expect to perform a bit better. I thought
Yeah, Spain 5 points from the televote. Then United
France,
Kingdom.
France. There was a time people thought France was gonna win.
Yes, France was that those days where France just got higher and higher. But then, where was
Organized.
France?
Is
Yeah,
that
France got
organized? Yeah,
something. But
interesting.
yeah, this is
India
sad.
didn't do as well.
I remember when I saw that interview from May Mueller where she said that top five was the goal from United Kingdom. She didn't
Yeah,
mention what side of the table. Maybe
yeah,
last
it
to
was
first.
top 25. Top
Yeah,
25.
maybe
That,
that. Also Germany. It was so sad to see.
but that was announced because it's
Uh,
not a song that a lot of people like.
I
We
mean,
are aliens to this song because not much people like this song.
yeah,
I always saw that in the rankings on YouTube and whatever. Yeah.
yeah,
Also, Portugal. The expectations on Mimicat were a bit higher than actually happened.
yeah. That second running order just didn't help us at all, and that's
That
that's just
was
a
shit.
shame. I don't think it was her problem. She was great. I think.
Sure, good. But they don't like us. They don't like. Oh, we are not going to analyze this.
Not too bad. I want to see Portugal. Australia got 2 points. This is the total. This is the total. So Australia to Portugal gave 12 points to Australia. The jury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Australia got to Portugal 2 points, and Croatia got us 1 point. Finland got us three. In France, obviously, and Switzerland. Where is Switzerland? No, not as much. Where is Switzerland? Doesn't matter. So France got us 10
With
points,
the
obviously.
eight, the eight is
The
Switzerland.
No, it's Moldova.
No,
The
it's
the southern
Moldova.
countries gave us some points. Spain gave us 10. Switzerland gave us 7.
Se-
Switzerland and France
Seven.
are they have a lot of Portuguese people in there living, so that helps. Like next year,
The
Luxembourg is going to help
Moldova,
us.
and
Yes,
we didn't get
Moldova to
any from
Portugal.
the rest of the world.
No, not this time. Yeah,
They
rest of the
didn't get
world
us.
won. Israel
Israel.
again.
Yeah, yeah.
Finland. Armenia was there also, right? Good, good, good. Spain only 2 points. From the
Albania got six.
uh, this is the pub only the public like France 7 points from Switzerland and Spain. So where we have most Portuguese, that's where we kind of did well. Although Germany also has a lot of Portuguese, so why don't help us? Yeah. Then the jury. Well, yeah, we are here. Australia, Greece got us 10 points. Moldova, yeah, they 8 points for us from the jury from Moldova. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah. We flopped on the public. We really flopped on them.